So Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs him to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. April 13, 2013, he upset Uriah Hall to win the Ultimate Fighter. 6 years later, he challenged for interim UFC middleweight gold, unable to finish the job that night, but a valuable 25-minute exchange there with Israel Adesanya, one of the best title fights we have ever seen. And now Gastelum trying to rebuild and get back to the top of the game.
And it starts today. The journey back to the top starts at level 1, and Kelvin Gastelum will embrace that. He will look at it, he will say, I am up to this journey. I'm up to the fight. I'm up to the uphill battle. I am up to the preparation of trying to become a champion. It's been a sole goal for Gastelum, and he will do everything in his power, starting tonight, to put himself back in a UFC championship fight.
Kelvin Gastelum steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Israel Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum, their fight at UFC 236, one of the greatest in UFC middleweight history. And that night, Adesanya proved that he could not just be the hammer, but also the nail, and still emerge victorious.
He absolutely did. He fought so valiantly in order to beat Kelvin Gastelum. But when I look at this matchup, how does Gastelum approach it this time, knowing Izzy has tremendous countering ability? If you rush, Izzy will make you pay for it. How does Gastelum get to him without taking too many chances and getting beat up as bad as he did in round 5 of the first fight?
Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head. Effective jab there by Gastelum.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Well, the last style bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, man, I can barely get the Fun Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are good.
are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue. Oh, nice guillotine there. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well-placed switch kick there. That's control the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh!
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, has to try to find that shot again.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Oh, nice.
Well, the strike lands there, but doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's cooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything with absolute power. And now it does not matter how many times you jam on that X button. It will not do any damage.
Nice pass.
Inside the...
Set up a sub attempt.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Still trying to get the submission here. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Gastelum's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Nice punch there.
Oh, man, this guy is must-see TV. How about the combination there from Israel Adesanya? What a representative for City Kickboxing. His head coach, Eugene Behrman. They've got a real star on their hands. He is cut above the eye here. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
20 seconds to go. Lands to the body. Oh, big left hand is good. Final seconds here.
Another takedown land.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Israel Adesanya's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot, too.
Yeah.
Right over the eye, so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye.
This might be the biggest shot of this.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep bait, not little punches, with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Oh, beautiful connection on the feet. He's got it all working tonight, DC.
He's in his zone. He's in a zone, and it's going to be very difficult for his opponent to keep up with him.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Adesanya's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Gastelum gets the single leg takedown. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Setting up an armbar now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep. Surprise me.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that? Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, how good is that as he gets up?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. That guillotine is tight. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hip on his opponent.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing lost, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both...
Not sure how more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot. And he did a great job.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight out here, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush.
Adesanya's got his hand looking for a guillotine.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Oh, might get the win here by finish.
Man, I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. This has got to be the end.
That's it.
Holy smokes.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Stylebender, Adesanya.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Israel Adesanya, your winner by submission, just the way we drew it up, right?
You don't expect Izzy to win fights by sub, but tonight, once again, he proves